Hello again. Well, it was quite sunny when I woke up. I went out to feed the fish just now and it started spitting with rain. So I got my raincoat on and my hat on. Just hope it doesn't get any worse. Anyway, not to worry. As we say, it's liquid sunshine, so all good. Well, I was going to go into the station and film a couple of trains, but there's none along for about another 15 minutes. So I don't want to stand there that long. Let's do the book, today's book pictures, shall we? Yeah, well, there's the cover. Lovely. And of course there's a page. And as usual, close up. Feel free to pause should you wish to. All good. Enjoy. There we are. Remember I said about the thing in the porch, the conker tree? Had given a bud. Bud's split in half. Here we go. That's what it looks like now. Lovely. And first stop on today's agenda, Peninsula Hearing Care. See if I can get Mum's appointment booked in for her to get her ears syringed, because I'm getting fed up at shouting at her. She can't hear me. Excellent. That's booked up for 1 o'clock on Thursday. Talking of other things that are booked up, tomorrow I'm going to Paynton with Andy. Lovely. Going to do another Paynton visit, possibly our last before we start on Exmouth, but we've got somewhere else we want to go. Lovely. And the little camping and cook stove place has reopened for the season. That's been closed all the way through the winter. They said they'd be reopening, and they have. Excellent. And we've got Happy Bean Health as well. That's what was Papa Dom's. Changed ownership, changed name, but the same sort of thing. All good. Breezy again. Good job I got the wind blocker on. That's nice. They've coned off an area for me to use for a then and now shot. So I can stand here, get exactly where I want to be without any cars. Smashing. Okay, so it's a Tucks Postcard, unsurprisingly, and we're going to show the bowling green and also a view from the pier. Here's the postcard itself. There we are, taken from up behind me, and here's the bowling green pic up a little bit closer. There we are. So that's looking from one of the houses behind me at the bowling green and the pier. Lovely. It's raining now. Nightmare. They've replanted the wildflower seed, which is great. Here, and the one up there, and the one over there as well. That'll be lovely when it comes up. Here's the other picture taken from what would have been on the pier, looking down to the left, looking back along here from that postcard. Here we go. Lovely. Train. And head down along here in the direction of the Ness. And of course it would be a miss not to get a shot of the tables that are formerly known as the Captain's Tables conveniently located outside of Venus. And all the stuff has gone away from the war memorial now, so I can see quite clearly that it's been cleaned up. It's had some sort of treatment on it, on the stone, and I think a lot of the paintwork there has been touched up as well with the names. Yes, that's certainly had a bit of a refurbishment. Very nice. Good. And despite the rain that you can see on that car there, for example, the sun has just appeared, which is a bonus, isn't it? Absolute bonus. Smashy. Now round about here, back in the day, I can remember this, there used to be some rides. You put a pen, coin in, they rock back and forth for the kids. I went on them a few times, remember that? There was an elephant, there was a car, There was a couple of others as well, about 4 of them, around about here. Of course, looked a little bit different, but here's a picture of Karen and her pal in 1971, roughly just about here. Smashing. Thanks for that, Karen, much appreciated. Remember those rides well. Over there in the play park, just behind where that camper is, there used to be a sort of a cubed climbing frame. But I've got a picture of that. I'm going to see if I can sneak down and sort of line it up. Well, there's no kids knocking around. There we go. This would be round about here. Same day, 1971. Smashing. Cheers, Karen. Right, we'll just stick our heads up here. I don't think we've actually looked over there off the end of the point for a while, so we'll do that today in between the showers. Car park has a few more spaces available than it did the other day. The old LJ shack, some sort of thing being fitted above the door there, an extractor fan. Now, someone was suggesting to me the other day, I won't say who it was, that that was going to be a possible second location for another Teen Bean because of the colours. But on closer inspection, they're not quite the right colours for the Teen Bean, so I don't think it is. Never mind though. It'd be nice if it was, but there we go, with something else obviously. I remember that being built, being put up, and remember that big space there. Now you've got a framed unit. Lovely. And a view from the point. Wind included. There's the ferry in the distance. Waiting for some people to come and jump on over in Sholden to make its return journey. Well, it might be raining, but at least I can get the wind blocker off for a little bit around here. Walking down the back beach. Ferry's on its way back. There we go. I think if it wasn't actually raining at the moment, I would not jumped on that ferry. But save that for another day. And like I say, got a paint and trip planned tomorrow, so that should be something for you a little bit different. Yes, the rain is getting a little bit heavier now. I'm getting wet trousers, which is a sign where it's, you know, it is coming down now, even though it's not that apparent on the video. The drops that are coming down are quite big and thick. Pam's old cottage. Morning, Pam. And we've got a ship in at the docks. You can certainly see the rain now, can't you? Right, we're not going to exactly cut it short per se. I'm going to start heading back now. I've had a good wander. Don't want to stand here and get absolutely soaked. Here I am, soaking wet. Lovely. Right, I wiped it off and started filming again. Realised I was now filming in slow motion on a different setting. Not ideal at all. So by the time I sorted it out, it's now just as wet as it was before. Can't win. Yes, not ideal. Phone is soaked again. Not having a very good one today when it comes to the rain. Right, I've done a reboot of the phone. Now it looks a bit more stable now. Yeah, the picture was bouncing up and down at my end. Don't know how it'll come out in edit, but I don't know what I can use. I know I've shot a load of stuff in slow motion. I'll have to scrap. Never mind. Still quite a few people about though. And there we go. Come to an end of a less sort of structured walk today, but a nice little wander nonetheless. Shame about the amount of rain on the phone towards the end, but there we go. Off to painting tomorrow. Hope you'll be joining us. See you then. Bye.